What's good, everybody? It's your boy Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And man, today we're talking about Kendall Jenner. Now, she is the half sister of Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian. I mean, you guys know what's up. And she is considered to be one of the more attractive sisters in the bunch, right? She's not as rich as Kim or Kylie, but she is considered by many to be attractive. And one of the things that the Kardashian or the Jenner clan is known for, number one, is sleeping with high-profile black athletes, but in particular, dealing with NBA athletes, right? That's the case with almost all of them. I believe Kim Kardashian was married to an NBA player at one point. You have Khloe, who's dealing with the NBA player. This is something that, it seems like to be a plan, in their family. They're always dating, famous people. But in the case of Kendall Jenner, and just not too long ago, she was linked to, point guard Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, they were going back and forth. She was showing up to his games. She was showing up there, and then that was, on and off. And then she was with Blake Griffin, right? But now she's with Devin Booker. Now, Devin Booker is this, the very talented Phoenix Suns shooting guard, great scorer. He creates a lot of his own shots. Now, I mean, not so much of a good defender on a terrible franchise, but Devin Booker is definitely, one of the top shooting guards in the West. And now she's kicking it with him, right? And there's some videos going out of them, basically being in the back of the car and, doing all these things. And, Twitter is one of those sites, man. Like, Twitter gets at people. Twitter loses, no wars, right? Once Twitter gets after you, it's for certain, going to be a long day. And there was this guy right here, Brown and Brow, how NBA players pass Kendall Jenner around, right? And we'll play that in the background. And you see that, people started roasting her because, you're bouncing from Blake Griffin, you're with Ben Simmons, and now you're with Devin Booker, okay? And, I guess Kendall Jenner got tired of what people were saying about her, and then she said this: they act like I'm not in full control of where I throw this cooch, right? And, basically, Kylie Jenner said LMFAO tweet of the year. Kim Kardashian West replied. Khloe Kardashian replied. And we know why they did that. I mean, all these girls are thots, okay? That's all they do. They made a living by sleeping with professional black athletes, right? And when you have millions of dollars and your family is wealthy, and you have a sister that's a billionaire, another one that's worth 500 million, a brother-in-law like Kanye West who's worth $1 billion, you can talk like that. But see, here's my point. What about the women who look up to Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian, and then they have this, this idea where, they act like I'm not in full control of where I throw this cooch. Because see, the Kardashians and the Jenners have a brand. They can hit the wall if you will, and guys will still mess with them. Like, it's a status symbol to deal with the Kardashians, right? And it's also a financial symbol, because if you're an NBA player and you get married to Kendall Jenner, or deal with the Jenners, it helps your career. If you're Devin Booker and you marry Kendall Jenner, it can help your career, right? You can get a reality show with them. You might be able to get certain business connections dealing with them. But what about the average everyday young lady in America who, if she has this attitude, she can't recover for something like this. And that's the issue that we have. You know, the Kardashians and Jenners they're trained very well by their mother. And, you know, they don't go out and just have babies by anybody. They know exactly what they're doing. When they mess with athletes, when they mess with guys, it's very tactical what they're doing. A lot of chicks, when they're throwing this so-called cooch around, that's not the Kardashians. They're just throwing it around because I feel like messing with somebody, or I'm in the mood. You know, it's not strategic. So when Kendall Jenner does this, it's strategic. When Keisha down the block does it, it's not. And when Keisha down the block feels like, well, I'm empowered because Kendall Jenner can just throw this, you know, cooch around, and then you end up pregnant, and you end up with a baby you can't afford to take care of. Now all of a sudden, it's a bad move, right? Now it's not. Now we're not having the same conversation that we're having before, because oh yeah, you don't have millions of dollars like Kendall Jenner, and oh yeah, you're not dating the quality of guys or the high caliber of guys that they're dating. You're not in that circle. You're dating Lil Earl from down the street, who living with his auntie in the basement. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is eating ramen noodles all day and all night, the chicken flavor, beef flavor, running out of teriyaki sauce. You know, this nigga barely got money for T-Mobile minutes on his phone. He's struggling. All right? And then that's the thing. You know, only certain women can kind of do stuff like this, and they're not affected. Let's also talk about a lot of the mental things that go on. And I want to talk about this, right? Because a lot of women, you know, want to be empowered by who they throw their, you know, their intimacy to, and that's fine. But a lot of times, women don't take into account the mental strains that will happen when they do that. I talk about this a lot. I know I'm repeating myself. But again, I talked about the same thing with Gabrielle Union. We can't afford to be telling young women, or women in general, hey, you know, throw it around because it's yours and you can do whatever you want with it. While that's true, there are consequences. All right? You know, and if you get passed around, you know, and you're not Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner or, you know, Kim Kardashian, and, you know, people talk about you, it ruins your reputation as a woman. It ruins your sanctity as a woman. And that's something that the average woman can't deal with, because let's be honest, you know, women really feel, well, let me not say that. Women really care about what people think about them, especially other women. All right? When you're Kendall Jenner and you have money, sure, you can do that. You're Kylie Jenner, sure. Kim Kardashian, sure. But what if you're somebody that's like not any of these people, and you're known for the girl that throws the cooch around? People talk about you. Nobody respects you. People scandalize your name. And then you get a reputation, and then all of a sudden, you have to move from one city because, you know, you didn't sleep with everybody. And it's just not a good look, right? It's not a good look. So I kind of wanted to touch on this because, again, and then also I want to also talk about this. What's going on with you NBA players? Honestly, like, the reason why Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, and Kim Kardashian are even alive, and we even know about them, is because of you damn black men. All right, thirsty black men in the entertainment industry, in the NBA. Y'all keep them relevant. And one of the ways that they use you, brothers, is by dating you. Now, while they're relevant as it is, to be attached to Devin Booker or to be attached to, you know, anybody else, Ben Simmons, you guys keep them relevant. The blogs talk about it, right? And they're very strategic. Their mother coaches them up, you know. Hey, deal with the hot guys. The guys want to deal with you, deal with them back. You know, it makes headlines. It keeps their name ringing. You guys are their free advertisement. And, you know, I just only see black men that will stoop this low. You guys know that, okay, she's been with this player. She's been with that player. And like Devin Booker, like, bro, like, honestly, there's nobody else you could deal with. Like, you got to be over here simming it up for her. And then she's talking about how she's passing her cooch around. Like, this is how the women that you hang out with talk. And I mean, again, it just goes to show you the lack of respect that, you know, other races of women have for us as a group of men, because they know, hey, we can always go to the black guys. We can always skip and bounce from them to them, and they'll always deal with us. Like, and they'll deal with us publicly. It's not like, you know, they're bouncing from guy to guy and you're not. No, y'all are dealing with them publicly. You know, even if there was something for me to gain financially, like to know that my girl has slept with, you know, like Kanye West, Ray J on tape, and I'm gonna marry you, I probably have a hard time with that. But anyways, guys, that's what I got to say. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. Also, do me a big favor. We're promoting our Facebook page, facebook.com/Negro Manosphere. You see it in the background. We need 700 people to go and like and follow the page. And the reason why, over there, I'm going to be doing specific content that is not on YouTube, right? And if you guys want to really support what I'm doing, help us get to 10,000 follows on Facebook. It doesn't cost you any money. Anybody that has a Facebook account, go like, go follow. I'm gonna be doing like some special shows over there, live streams on Facebook, shout outs. I need you guys to help me take this to the next level, right? So that's all I'm asking you until we hit the 10,000. Help us get to 10,000 follows. Like the page. It's there in the first comment pinned to the top. And then like the page and then follow the page. If we get 700 guys to do that, man, I will be so ecstatic. I will really thank you guys. So again, thank you for all your support, brothers. I really appreciate you. As you always know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.